The newest installment to Monolith's Middle-earth series has expanded upon the mechanic of mentally enslaving orcs and their captains by introducing online play. In the new Online Conquest mode, players can set up a unique and specialized assault force to challenge fortresses constructed by others. Successfully pitting one's own captains against an enemy's fortress rewards players with progress for spoils of war bonuses, which allow players to roll the dice on obtaining better captains without having to wait for new ones to randomly pop up in the game. The better a player's performance in an online conquest, the more progress they make in their spoils of war. This guide will help players who desire a better outcome to achieve the results they're looking for. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen of Mordor. Kick your feet up and relax for a guide on how to maximize the chance of receiving a gold rating on your online conquest. In an online conquest, the goal is to fight past the 6 orc and olog warchiefs defending the fortress and kill, shame, or enslave the region's overlord waiting inside the throne room. Each defending warchief also has an associated location within the fortress that must be captured before the player can progress. Capture the points, and nullify the warchiefs to be able to confront the overlord. Neutralize the overlord, and victory is yours. Within the unchangeable constraints of the game, the best reward for doing so successfully is a gold rating, which is achieved via capturing the fort in exactly 7 minutes or less. So how exactly do we maximize our ability to capture any given fort in less than 7 minutes? Talion has literally dozens of useful weapons as well as abilities, both magical and brutal, to assist him in this endeavor. But only a few pieces of magic and equipment need to be focused on for the specific purpose of capturing a fort. The most important of these abilities is that which requires Wrath in order to use, i.e. Elven Rage or Ringwraith, depending upon your progression in the game. I recommend completing the main story and unlocking the Ringwraith ability for the best results, as I have the most success with that ability compared with Elven Rage, and therefore find it more useful. Regardless of which ability you go with, it will be our focal point around which we customize the rest of our gear and abilities. As stated before, these abilities require you to completely charge your blue Wrath meter before you can use them. How will we make this goal as effortless as possible? This will be done with the Consume ability. Consume is a power that requires might in order to use, and serves as an instant kill, which causes Wrath to increase. While Wrath does take many individual kills to completely charge, the Consume ability has an invaluable upgrade that will assist with this. The Lord of Wrath upgrade causes each individual Consume action to charge about a sixth of the Wrath meter, which is much faster than a single kill is worth. You are also invulnerable while the action is being performed. Consuming grunt orcs is an excellent way to quickly charge Wrath in the heat of battle. As I said before, Consume is an ability which requires might to use, and even when the Fatal Might upgrade is active to charge might more quickly, your combat is very high stakes with Fatal Might, and might still takes too long to charge for it to be efficient enough to get through the fortress in the allotted time. How do we solve the problem of might? The answer lies in our legendary gear sets. Arguably the most useful bonus ability to further our goal of quickly charging our Wrath comes from the Vendetta gear set. Having 2 pieces of gear from the Vendetta set will give us the option of using health to perform attacks that require might when might isn't charged. This means that we can now use the Consume, Execution, Elven Light, and Raise Dead abilities by exchanging 40% of our maximum health. For this playstyle to work, it is non-negotiable that we have at least 2 pieces of equipment from the Vendetta set. The rest are up to you. The Vendetta set's bonus ability is going to be what allows us to use Consume continuously throughout the battle. At this point, a lot of you listening have probably tilted your head sideways at the idea of sacrificing health to use this ability. Don't worry, our health is covered in the next combination of abilities. Consider the following situation. You're in the middle of the fort, and a group of orcs are in heated combat surrounding you. Before you stands a warchief that you need to get past so you can confront the overlord. You have to use Ringwraith for extra melee damage to kill him quickly, but your Wrath is empty. You have full health and your 2 Vendetta items, so you consume 2 enemy grunts and gain a significant amount of Wrath. The problem that you've created for yourself is that you're now down to 20% health rather quickly. What's going to get your health back up? This is accomplished via a combination of the Shadow Strike Dominate ability and the upgrade for Drain called Bright Lord's Wrath. Shadow Dominate normally gives us a small amount of health and a new follower for the cost of 2 arrows, but Bright Lord's Wrath causes our health to recover completely when draining or dominating an enemy, which allows us to use 2 more consume actions before we need to regain our health again. These 2 abilities are the fuel to our fire. Since you've probably pieced together already that we're going to be running low on arrows a lot as we use this strategy, just remember that there are arrow pickups found all over the fortress, so the refill for your ranged attacks will come from the environment. Thank you for watching, everybody. The technical guide of this video is over, so I thought I would just leave all of you with the rest of the gameplay that I used for the clips in this guide. I'll also leave some more minor considerations for what you should do during a conquest down in the description. Let me know in the comments what you want to see in future videos. Bye bye now. Cheers.
Anyone you want. I'll keep your guts safe. Yummy some You should stop. Keep going! He's giving you means you're gonna get it. I hope he kills you fast, because he owes me some grog and I'm thirsty. chosen! To be chosen! I'm with you!
The beasts of Mordor truly do take after me. They're not very gentle. Yes, I'll gut anyone who touches you.
We got no warchiefs left. They're pushing into the inner ward.
Oh, I hope they told you outside. I play rough.
Well, they didn't tell me much. They were too busy dying or fleeing.